Okay. Thorn, we don't break spaghetti. Don't think I don't see that stuff when we ain't live. Jesus. People talking about breaking spaghetti before the stream goes live. Trying to trigger me before, like, anything's already said. Like, come on, guys. My God. How is everyone doing today? Hello, TechBun. Hello, John. Hello, everyone. Let me turn on the ring light. Just to help with tracking. Maybe it needs help. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't tested it lately. Hello, Nana. How you doing? Suffering from toothache. Well, please go get that checked, because toothache ain't good. My computer's doing better. My avatar is mostly designed, so that's good. That's awesome. That's really good. Doing decent. That's good. Hey, newbie Reaper. I hope everybody had a very productive week. Oh, give me one quick second here. I forgot to check something. No, gotta run. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. No, my R2 is about to tip over. Okay, no, we're good. Hey, Dark Comics. Hey, Leaf. How you doing? Feels like it, despite the pain, managed to get a few things done this week. That's good. It's good that you got stuff done this week, but not good that you're in pain. Please, please, please go get checked out, because that's not something you want to play with. That could cause serious issues. So yeah, get that done. Learning VideoTube Mini, sort of just don't know OBS. Yeah, VideoTube Mini is actually kind of fun to play with. I haven't really touched. When was the last time I touched VideoTube? Like, actually use VideoTube. I want to say maybe a month after making my video for it. And geez, when did I make that video? I feel like I made that VideoTube video like last year. Like, I really, really think it was like last year. Where is it? Content? VideoTube. Oh my God, it's like a year and a half. November 3rd, 2021. My God, that is an old video. I gotta make an update video for that. Jesus. I'm sure a whole bunch of stuff like came out since then. Hey, Mr. Murdoch, how you doing? Yeah, I should really do an update on that video. Just so it ranks better in the algorithm too. It's usually good to like go back and redo videos. Especially if like an older video is doing poorly in the ranking. It never hurts to redo it. Never ever hurts. That's good, Murdoch. Trying to see here. Where is my Luppet video? How well is that one doing? Okay, that's not doing pretty bad. That's pretty good. And how is my VC face video? Which I should probably redo as well. Okay, you know, VC face isn't doing too bad. Okay, yeah, you know, I can live with that. That sounds good, Murdoch. Okay, so we're gonna have some like good topics today to talk about. I'm excited. And apparently XQC just got signed for Sorry, what do you get signed for again? 100 million? XQC got signed for $100 million on Kick. Yeah. Which is good and bad. Which is good and bad. Which will do a lot and do a whole lot of nothing at the same time. So I'm excited to talk about that. And Devin Nash has already released a video talking about it. So we're gonna compare some numbers. Yeah, it is good. It is good. But yeah, it's essentially Mixer all over again, depending how they do their next steps. Though, I don't know. I don't know. Hoping that Kick can be a real competitor to Twitch. Well, right now, Kick is a huge competitor to Kick. Or sorry, Kick is a huge competitor to Twitch. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was reading chat. But no, okay, sorry. They already are a huge competitor, but the big problem is the disdain that the website already has, which we'll get into in a little bit. But there are people that like I know, like Hassan has spoken about Kick in the negative light and so on and so forth. So there are people that kind of like can't move over even if they wanted to. I believe Hassan and a few other people were actually banned straight up from the website, if I'm not mistaken. From Kick, I gotta look. Yeah, Aiden Ross claims Hassan and Mizkif are banned from Kick. So, not really, yeah. We'll get into it later. I don't have strong feelings about Kick personally. It's meant to me. Yeah. Well, the real driving factor of Kick's, if Kick is good, Kick is bad, is mostly the streamers, larger streamers' takes on different platforms. So overall, is the platform bad? It's just as bad as like Twitch. It really is. It's just as bad. Yeah, you guys should totally reserve your names on Kick. I did it last night. I actually got VTuber Senpai on Kick. Probably next week, I'm thinking about multi-streaming to here on YouTube and Kick. Because realistically, there isn't a whole lot of VTubers on Kick, and early mover advantage, right? I know there will be people in my community that won't like me doing that, but getting your content out on multiple websites is a smart thing to do. You'd be crazy not to, at the very least, try. If it becomes dumpster fire, you can leave it later. Yeah, exactly. If it's multi-streaming, you're still using YouTube. I can't see a whole lot of people being displeased with it. It's more of people being displeased with using the website. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyway, is there anything you guys want to talk about before we get into today's topic? I know this is not a topic that like a lot of people care about. I'm mostly going to probably try to cover like the XQC thing, because I think that's really interesting. Hey Cosmos, how you doing? Penguins, okay. Well, okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't do a going live message on Discord. I should probably do that, right? Before we jump into things. You enjoy my YouTube topics? Oh, thanks. I should really just, like, get a bot that's half decent. That actually grabs my stream title and all that fun jazz. You finally figured out? I'm probably going to make a tutorial this weekend. I gotta film things for somebody first. For their YouTube channel, but I'm gonna be doing a a video on how to multi-stream properly. Okay, so let's talk about today's topic, shall we? Oh yeah, no, I'll totally poke you for the bugs to be wary about and all the fun jazz. Also, chat, I've been messing around with plugins with my OBS. If you guys see lag or anything like that, please let me know. I'm still testing things, but I'm thinking things are a lot better considering I got 0 rendering lag and 0 encoding lag, and I think this was actually the problem the entire time, which was that one plugin. Either way, anyway, today's title is that's my link to my YouTube to this stream, which is kind of useless. No, you didn't miss anything. Okay. Time for Twitch VTubers to stream on YouTube. Multi-streaming your way to watch hours. So this is something that I've gotten DMs about, people talking in Discord about. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talk about this particular topic. The information, even from YouTube, isn't 100% accurate at this current time. There is still guessing here and there. And the problem is we're not going to be 100% sure until people start meeting it or tracking it. So for the people that don't know, my Firefox is updating. I apologize. You think I'd have that updated before stream? No, of course not. So YouTube has now made it where you only need 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the last 90 days, and 3,000 watch hours. Now, they're saying in this particular article, previously the conditions were, this is actually still in effect. Okay? 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, that's actually still a thing for the full partner program for YouTube. This one here gives you more than not an easier way to slip in. So let's talk about what is required. So they say 500 subs, 3K watch time, And free public uploads. Pretty simple stuff, right? So let's talk about how we're going to achieve these, shall we? To achieve 500 subscribers, it's going to be literally as simple as going live, right? Hey, Annie, how you doing? And again, what I'm talking about here is the people that aren't interested in making actual content. vidIQ, C Plus Hero actually linked me a video to vidIQ earlier today. vidIQ was really like, I don't think they were understanding the purpose of these lower requirements, because they were talking about people who were making content in AdSense and so on and so forth. This, what this here is aimed towards is more than anything streamers than people that are actually making content, right? So let's talk about going live. Now, we have to put a caveat on this. So yes and no, like somebody already mentioned, is it though? Because many times I've gone live, I've been lucky to get one viewer. And the reason for that is you cannot treat YouTube the exact same way you treat Twitch. So for YouTube, I've seen people go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in several months, just streaming video games, so on and so forth. It is definitely possible, but YouTube, there is a lot more work to do, right? You got to think of proper titles, right? Right now, if you go to Twitch, and you guys can look this up yourself if you wish, and we could pull it up on stream if you guys want me to. We've done it so many times in the past, where people just throw up a random title. Oh, I'm going for Master Elite today. Oh, I'm going to Bliss. Oh, I had a bad day. Let's chat. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Right? Those kind of titles do not work on YouTube. And let's be honest, they really don't even work on Twitch, right? You gotta make clickbaity. Am I not spelling bait right? Clickbait titles, right? You honest to God have to make clickbaity titles. You want to make people want to click on your stream. And if you guys want to find examples of clickbaity titles, you can literally do it as easy as, like, I mean, this is super easy, chat. Going to long form content. Okay. See what kind of titles they make for the long form content videos, right? So the videos that have 1 million views, how are they titling? Can you borrow that title and just make a little twist on it to make it more unique for your stream, right? So borrow titles, do a yoink and twist on the titles and apply those to your stream. And title right there, boom. That's one way that's a great eye catcher to get people to you to your live stream. Now, that doesn't end there, right? You guys have also already been stating it. Thumbnails, right? Thumbnails are super important. I'll get to your question in a second there, Vesa, because that's a very good question. Ask it in as soon as I'm done this. Thumbnails are very important, right? A lot of people on YouTube, especially people that are coming from Twitch to YouTube, they use the exact same thumbnail over and over and over. Usually the thumbnails that they put in are very low effort and aren't really eye-catching. We can actually pull up some examples right now of low effort thumbnails versus eye-catching thumbnails on YouTube. So let me pull up gaming and then I will pop it up for you guys. I've never heard of Free Fire before. That's interesting. So and I want to show you guys the stark differences. So look at this, right? This is a very low effort thumbnail, extremely low effort. And you guys can see the difference between a low effort, right? Low effort, low effort, low effort, low effort. But look at the high efforts, right? And even on the thumbnails themselves, you can tell they bring in people watching. They bring in viewers, right? Like, literally, there's a VTuber right here. This thumbnail is better than just whatever's happening as a screen cap of the game. Is bringing in viewers, 68 viewers right there. Boom, playing Free Fire. Is it hard to make a thumbnail with a VTuber? Honestly, you don't even have to have your VTubing model in the thumbnail. And I would actually encourage you guys to not have your VTuber model in the thumbnail, right? Look at this one. This particular thumbnail right here. There's no VTuber, there's no person's face, right? Even right here. There's no VTuber, there's no person's face. But as soon as you click on that live stream, you know, there's no webcam, there's nothing here. But yet there's still people watching and interacting, right? So you can think of cool, clever ways to get your VTuber in, but it's not 100% required. I'm a VTuber in the thumbnail for my streams, but not for my videos because I only use my VTuber when I stream. There you go, right? So as you guys, like I showed in this particular example, there is low effort thumbnails, there's high effort thumbnails, and obviously high effort does pay in the end, right? And honestly, a lot of your live streams, you guys can make your own custom thumbnails. Now, for example, Dr. Lupo. Let's take a look at Dr. Lupo. Dr. Lupo, every single live stream that Dr. Lupo does is a very unique live stream. And he'll use usually the same image of his face over and over and over, right? And just edit it in. I'm not saying you guys have to do this level of thumbnail, right? Putting your face over armor, blending things in properly, but there is a little bit of effort that is tossed in here. And the more thumbnails you do, the better you will get over time and the quicker you'll do them. So thumbnails are super important, right? So titles and thumbnails are the main thing that viewers see first. That will bring them, aka make them click, to your stream. Right? So a title and a thumbnail is very important. And again, if we go back to these live streams real quick, you'll notice that these titles aren't, oh my god, I had a horrible day. Oh my god, can I get like 5 more subs? Oh my god, trying to rank up, right? Like, a lot of these different thumbnails are one in different language, so I can't read them. But the ones that are in English, it's usually aimed towards a challenge or something related to the viewer, where they're like, oh, okay, they're doing something important. I want to see what they're doing. Going good there, Sakura. How you doing? Okay. So there's those two main things that you guys got to do for going live on YouTube to get your subs, right? Now, this isn't a overnight thing, right? This will never, ever be. And in fact, truthfully, a lot of you guys have been streaming on a platform like Twitch for 4 or 5 years. You still haven't hit 500 followers, where on YouTube, there's a lot less competition. And if you guys go look at that category again, or let's just pull it up, you'll notice that there's a lot of people with viewers, right? And not 1 or 2 viewers. And you'll notice here that YouTube, by default doesn't put like highest to lowest. They put whatever YouTube thinks will be best for you to watch, right? And so we got like somebody with 9 there. We got a person with 1 there, but that 1 is right beside people that have 200, 7, 166, 172, so on and so forth. This is things we've talked about many, many, many times in the past, right? So having a good catchy thumbnail, good catchy title will get them in there, right? So that's one way for you guys to get your 500 subs really, 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 really quickly. Another thing that you guys can do, and I'm, again, really quickly, I mean like within like a year or 2, right? That's my version of quickly. What else you guys can do, and a lot of people don't know this, is live streams use a different algorithm than VODs. So people that have clicked on your live stream before or clicked on somebody else's live stream that's very similar to your content, they'll get recommended streamers that make similar content. But if you edit your live stream and repost as a separate video, that now goes into a different algorithm and gets served to different groups of people, right? So definitely something for you guys to consider, to think about, try and experiment, right? And that is why, you know, a lot of YouTubers can get higher followers more quickly than, you know, people on Twitch, for example, because the YouTube algorithms want people to show up to your stream, want people to participate and watch your content. I think this is good tips and examples who want to focus on gaming. Well, this doesn't apply just to gaming. This applies to literally everything else. And yes, it could 100% apply to just chatting. Just chatting doesn't really exist on YouTube, but you can find, you know, YouTube channels that do just chatting type content. Bows vs. World, Dark Comments is probably somebody you want to take a look at that does just chatting type content, and take a look at what Bows vs. World does, and that's what you kind of want to emulate there. So yeah, editing out boring parts would definitely just be effective in its own, but that's what's going to help you guys get to your 500 subs. Now, 3K watch time. Let's talk about the 3K watch time. Now, this particular section here is what we don't know 100% yet. We are getting a lot, and I mean a crazy amount of mixed information from YouTube, from quote-unquote YouTube experts. How it was before is how I'm going to tell you guys it, and it might still be that way right now. So watch time in the past, and like I said, could still be a thing now, can be accumulated. I spelled that wrong. I apologize. Let me spell that right. There we go. By viewers watching your live stream, right? So if somebody, one viewer, right, and this is going to be our example, one viewer watches your live stream for 4 hours, that is 4 hours of watch time. And what you guys should do is encourage your viewers, and this is something that like a lot of different people did on Escape from Tarkov, especially when Twitch drops was a thing. Encourage your viewers, and this is something I'll be honest, I kind of did as well. If you go AFK, out to dinner, or you go poo, leave my stream on, playing in the background. If you tell your viewers to do that over and 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 over again, it gets them into a routine where if they walk away, your stream is still up. It might be muted, but muted stream still, at last time I checked, still counted as watch time. Great. Now that we kind of covered that on how this math works, it can take a long time to get to 3K watch time, but you're going to cheat a little bit. How are you going to cheat? Well, I'm glad you asked that, little Timmy. Because you're going to edit that live stream. And just like how we discussed up here, you're going to make it as a VOD. Right? So you're using the edited down live stream, you're reposting it where it's a lot more watchable, because not everybody has time to watch a 4-hour live stream. They just want to watch the highlights or the best parts of your live stream. So by making that into a VOD, it'll make people like tune in and watch usually the whole video from start to finish, right? Even if, 25% of people watch your video all the way through, and say there was 100 people or 100 views on the video, and let's say the video was 30 minutes, that's a lot of watch time. That's a ton of watch time. And again, that's something that's going to take a little bit of time. This is not going to be an overnight thing. You never want to join in a platform that gives you partnership or gives you the ability to earn revenue overnight. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your mentality. It's not good for your community that you want to foster. It really isn't. So doing these few things here, live streaming, just doing what you normally do, having your viewers tune in and watching, and encouraging them anytime you go AFK, blah, 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 leave my live stream up. Those watch hours will rack up fairly quickly. And then again, use it as, reuse your live stream as a VOD. And that ties into the 3 public uploads, right? If you edit one, let's say you stream 3 times a week, right? So a lot of you guys do stream 3 times a week, and you edit one of those VODs a week, or one of those live streams into a VOD a week, right? You're going to have a lot of VODs by the time you hit those. You're going to have hundreds of VODs by the time you hit 500 subs and 3K watch time. So that's how you're going to hit your 3 public uploads, is by editing your live streams. It's content that you already made, that you already put time and effort in, and the content that you already produced. Okay. Great. Now, we've talked about the formula of getting our 500 subs, 3K watch time, and 3 public uploads. Why do we want this? What does this give us? At the end of the day, what does this give us? Perks? Yeah, definitely gives perks. Trying to pull up that article again. There we go. Well, a lot of people say $3 paycheck, but a lot of people are wrong. So what it gives us is access to super chats, super thanks, super stickers, channel memberships, and the ability to promote their own merch with YouTube shopping. Now, promoting your own merch with YouTube shopping, this is more useless than strawberry milk. It really, really, really is super useless. Not a lot of people will buy a merch, especially from small YouTube channels. But it does give you access to super chat, super thanks, super stickers, and YouTube memberships. So super chat, super thanks, super stickers, which are, I want to say, kind of useless, and channel memberships. Okay. And move that back down. Perfect. So these are things that are probably really valuable to YouTube channels that stream. And this is more geared towards YouTube channels that stream. If you are having a YouTube channel that has a lot of VODs and so on and so forth, where you're trying to make like educational content, like for example, my YouTube channel, this would be a horrible thing for, right? Because a lot of my revenue comes from YouTube AdSense. People come to my YouTube channel to mostly watch my YouTube videos to get information or entertainment of some kind. Where when people are coming to your live streams, channel memberships, it's mostly to support the streamer, right? Super stickers, I'm just going to copy this, is geared towards mostly supporting the streamer. Super thanks and super chats, mostly to support the streamer. So you don't see a lot of people using super chats on regular YouTube channels that does VOD content. You don't see YouTube channels or people using super thanks or even super stickers on regular YouTube channels that make evergreen content. This is all 100% stuff that you will see if you watch Starla from Niji Sanji, for example. You'll see a lot of people using super thanks, super chat, and super stickers and channel memberships. So, and what this does is give the people the ability to get this stuff a lot sooner than 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, which truthfully isn't even too bad to achieve versus Twitch. It really isn't. It's just your mentality shift has to happen, right? You have to have a mentality shift because you cannot treat these platforms the same. Now, we're not going to get into, oh, well, Twitch has this feature, YouTube doesn't. Twitch has this feature, YouTube doesn't. At the end of the day, I don't think for the most part that really matters. And the reason why I say that, like a lot of people bring up channel points. Are channel points great to have? Yes. 1,000,000%. Can it add entertainment to a stream? Yeah, 1,000,000%. But you got big content creators on YouTube that are part of Niji Sanji and Hololive that doesn't have channel points. And truly, it's not affecting them any differently. Right? People still interact, people still engage, people still type in chats, people still do all that fun jazz. So, at the end of the day, don't worry about a lack of a feature from going on to YouTube. Now, we got to tie this into the title of this particular live stream, multi-streaming your way to watch hours. Well, Senpai, you haven't talked about that. I'm getting to it, little Timmy. So what you guys should do, and I know a lot of you guys are super hesitant about doing this, but you should use a website like Restream.io. Live stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Now, a lot of people are going like, well, it's against the affiliate contract, partner contract, and Twitch banned it. Okay. We've gone over this a couple live streams ago. Twitch has 100,000 live streamers a day. They only have 1,414 staff members. who work at the company, and realistically 200 are probably watching people on Twitch if they're actually doing their job. That's very much assuming that 200 people are sitting there watching, but these 200 people, don't forget, have to be split up into 3 different shifts because Twitch is up 24/7, right? 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Twitch is always running. So let's say there are 200 people that watch content, watch Twitch streamers, so on and so forth. Divide that by 3. And that's how many people that it literally turns into a numbers game, and the numbers is mostly against Twitch. So people that are honest to God, and I know lots of Twitch affiliates and partners that have 0 to like 200 concurrent viewers that multi-stream and never got caught, and nor will they ever get caught. And if they do get caught, you just plead, insanity, or, oh, I didn't know better, which is something Devin Nash has stated that you should probably do if you do get caught. And that's a massive if. And truly, at the end of the day, even if Twitch saw you, will they probably care? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but they got bigger fish to fry. Like, for example, XQC leaving their platform, like a lot of their partners leaving their platform. So Twitch is mostly focusing on pleasing people, begging them to stay and not move over to YouTube, to Kick, so on and so forth. Then if you're multi-streaming as a 5 concurrent viewer streamer, right? So don't worry about breaking TOS. TOS is literally a joke at this point for Twitch. And hello, Astra, how you doing? Okay, so what you guys are going to do, we'll get into the Partner Plus question. Very good question, though. You're going to multi-stream onto both platforms. And what you should do is call to actions. And I talked a little bit with this about this with Starlight last night. But what you should do is call to actions. A great line you guys can say to your viewership that you're multi-streaming to, hey, when I'm not online, you can watch my edited content on my YouTube channel. Link in, it's not description on Twitch, it's links in, oh my God, banners? They have a proper name. I don't remember the name of it. But panels, thank you, in panels. Link in panels. Right? And this is something you guys have to do every so often. I want to say like once every 30 minutes. You guys should say some line like that. Hey, when I'm not online, you can watch my edited content on my YouTube channel. Link in panels. And that will get people to actively go check out your YouTube channel, actively click on your YouTube channel. And honestly, let's be very truthful here. You shouldn't be loyal to one platform. You shouldn't have all your eggs in one basket. If VTuber Senpai from 5 years ago heard me say this, he would argue with me now. But truly, like I discovered that is, if Twitch dies tomorrow, which is definitely a possibility, you're not starting over. Your audience knows that you exist somewhere else, right? And that is a huge issue that a lot of Twitch streamers have right now, is if they get banned on Twitch, their content, their livelihood is very much dead. They don't exist anywhere else, right? So make sure you guys remind your audience, hey, I got content on my YouTube channel. Another thing that you guys can do, and this is a very smart thing that I saw Danuk D do, she mentioned several times during her live streams, and even had pop-up stating this. I have a contest running on my YouTube channel details of the contest in my latest video. See how smart that is? Not only are you telling them that you have a contest running on your YouTube channel, but you're also getting them to watch the new video. And all of her videos are literally edited live streams that she does on Twitch. Super awesome, right? And if you get people watching the live streams, or sorry, if you get people watching your videos, they'll get notifications on YouTube when you go live on YouTube as well. Because again, you're multi-streaming. And what's the one advantage that people have on YouTube versus Twitch? A higher bit rate, right? The bit rate on Twitch for most affiliates and some partners is 6K. Especially in games that are first-person shooter based, a lot of your grass is going to be is going to be like blocks. But the bit rate on YouTube is 10K, which makes the live streams like PUBG look a lot cleaner and crisper and easier to notice things. Is the contest real or fake? Real contest, and it could be something as easy or as simple as free emotes. Like, for example, for you, Starlight, it could be like one free emote, 3 free emotes. But it's pushing people to the YouTube channel, to subscribe, so on and so forth, getting them used to you existing on more than one platform. And that's what you guys are going to do to multi-stream I'm sorry. This is what you guys are going to do, and this is how you're going to get your watch hours by multi-streaming, right? Basically everything that we listed here, and just editing up your content. Does that make sense to everybody? Vesa, you had a question earlier. What was your question? Let me scroll up. If it has millions of views, isn't it more based on a channel popular than a title of a single video? So this was reference to you know, copying a title from like a bigger channel, so on and so forth. You guys always have the potential to show up on YouTube's homepage. Today, for example, I noticed somebody on my YouTube homepage that plays Star Trek Online. He has only 6K YouTube subs, and maybe 50 people watching the video, but I saw a cool thumbnail and I saw a cool title. It made me want to click. Now, is there video or, you know, videos that are going to get like thousands upon thousands or hundreds of thousands of viewers, you know, the first 20 minutes of their upload because it's coming from a big YouTube channel? Yes, absolutely. But those big YouTube channels that are posting those videos, that are getting the clicks, that are getting, you know, people watching the video, they know how to format their titles and they know how to format their thumbnails to get those clicks, to get people to those videos. That's how they got people onto their channel in the first place. So that's kind of how you guys have to think about it. Hey, Allison, how you doing? So that was a good question, Vesa. Very good question. Okay, does anybody else have a question about this particular thing? I'm just starting and just have 3 months on Twitch. Is it better move to completely to YouTube or just better to multi-stream? Just better to multi-stream. Literally multi-stream your way. If you're thinking about leaving Twitch anyway, you probably don't have a lot to lose. Now, a lot of you guys are like, well, I have 50 subscribers or 50 followers on Twitch. You can get those 50 followers on YouTube, no problem. Does it suck to start over? Absolutely. But honest to God, guys, multi-stream. If you guys are considering on switching anyway, it means you really don't care about what you have on Twitch and what you're going to lose on Twitch. Good question, Allison. I did tell you to multi-stream since the very beginning. And I'm glad you did. I'm very glad that you did. Also, how many of those followers actually care? Yeah, a lot of followers, especially on Twitch, are for the most part dead followers, and a lot of people followers that people do have on Twitch, especially in the VTubing scene, are people that are usually from follow for follow, or you post a tweet, you know, and they're just coming there just to support you, but they're not there to actually be interested in your content. If I do want to promote the stream on Twitter or Discord, which one should I direct them to? The Twitch stream or the YouTube stream? So you want to mostly direct them to the place that, and this is one thing that you guys got to remember, because this is more important than literally anything and everything else. And some of you guys are going to have a different answer for this, right? Which platform is better for the viewer, right? Which platform gives the best viewer experience? Now, a lot of people right off the bat will say Twitch because of channel points, right? You guys got to stop thinking about only channel. There's more than channel points that exist, right? Again, I brought up the example of bit rates, right? If you're playing a first-person shooter that has a lot of grass and textures, the viewing experience is going to be absolutely garbage for Twitch viewers. But it will be a lot better for the YouTube viewers, right? So that's the kind of things you guys should think about. If you got a community that heavily leans into channel points or heavily leans into hype trains, so on and so forth, direct them to Twitch. Because again, when people think about live streaming, they don't think about YouTube. They think about Twitch. They truly think about Twitch. So for the most part, you can push them over to Twitch, but like I stated before, do call to actions. You should be promoting your YouTube every live stream at least 3 to 4 times. Get people used to you making content on a different platform. Get them used to you live streaming on another platform, and then let them decide on which platform they want to stay with at the end of the day. Right? Think about copyright is more important too, even when it comes to streaming on YouTube. Yeah, if you guys are doing like Gordon Ramsay, right, like watching Gordon Ramsay, don't stream that on YouTube. You will get copyright struck. Right? But the vast majority of you guys, and I want to say like 99.9999 continuing on forever % of you guys, is doing gaming content. And the vast majority of you guys will be okay. Will be perfectly fine. And again, these YouTube channels that you guys are creating are very small YouTube channels. You might get copyrights here or there, but that means that you're learning on what music you can play, what content you can watch, what you can't watch, right? There will be a lot of experimenting and things for you guys to figure out, because every niche, every genre of live streamers will face different challenges. I know my challenges that I face will be very, very different than you guys. Very different. With XQC going to Kick, I guess we should jump to the Kick thing. There are so many channels who give rights for music streaming. Yeah, there is tons. So just be careful of what you guys do, right? If you guys do watch some React content on live stream, make sure that it follows into the YouTube rules. Yeah, Twitch is very lax with music. If you watch, like, if you listen to music on your live stream on YouTube, chances are it's going to be 100% safe on Twitch as well. So you guys are going to be totally fine. Okay, let's talk about Partner Plus real quick. Twitch Partner Plus. Oh my god. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna run a poll. How many people are here? I'm really excited about this particular poll I'm going to start right now. So we're gonna start a poll. Twitch Partner Plus, good or bad? And I'm gonna put good. I'm gonna put bad. And I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think while I pull up the required documentation? So, for the people that don't know, we should talk about what Partner Plus is real quick, shall we? And then you guys can give a vote. How about we do that? Introducing Partner Plus program. Today, we're announcing the Partner Plus program, a new program for streamers to build towards as they continue to grow their business. This new partner program will offer 70% share on net subscription revenue to streamers who meet qualification criteria. Streamers in the Partner Plus program will receive 70-30 revenue share on net subscriptions revenue from reoccurring monthly subscription and gifted subs for 12 months up to 100K. So there's a cap of $100,000. To qualify, partners must maintain a sub count of at least 350 recurring paid subscriptions for 3 consecutive months. Once that happens, partners will automatically enroll for the next 12 months, even if you dip below the subscription threshold during the 12-month period. Interesting. So, what's the information that we know? They need to have 350 concurrent subs for 3 months in a row to be locked in for 12 months. Okay. Now I'm going to fix the screen so you guys can actually see what I typed. Okay. So streamer gets 70. Twitch gets 30. Now, I want you guys to tell me. A lot of people saying this is bad. That's interesting. So what do you guys think you need for concurrent viewers to get 350 concurrent, or to get subs, to get 350 subs? And as you guys are doing that, I'm going to look for that tweet that I saw earlier today that a VTuber posted that I thought was very interesting because they showed their analytics. It's going to be hard for me to find now. I bet you. I should have took a screenshot on my phone. Most likely over 1,000? No. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to find the proof because I just don't want to like spout numbers without like showing you guys the hard numbers. I'm trying to find that person's tweet. Ah, I should have screenshot it. So straight up, I'll end the poll. Straight up, 2.5% of Twitch will be able to get to this. Now, I feel like I'm close because my God, there's a lot of people talking about it today. Where is it? Come on. Don't let me down, VTuber. Chat, if you guys ever see something good, make sure you always screenshot things. Legit. Okay. You guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. If I see it again, I'll post it in Discord. But there was a VTuber that posted her stats. So they had 400 concurrent viewers. Okay, 400 concurrent viewers. And they had over 1,200 subs. So I know of people in the past. Sorry, I'm still trying to like dig for this tweet because it was like fascinating to see. But I know of people that had 200 concurrent viewers that were well over 500 subs. Right? What it is and what you should always do, and I didn't like the tweet. I should have liked the tweet. Oh my god, that would have been big brain if I did that. Imagine if Senpai was smart enough to like a tweet so he could find it later. that would make too much sense. But truly, like, and honestly, chat, like, the threshold isn't too high for them to get the 70-30 split. Now, the people that said bad, if you feel comfortable telling me why do you think it was bad? Is this it? No, this isn't it. Yeah, no, that Mooney isn't the person I was thinking of because somebody like showed like how much concurrent viewers they had and everything. They literally showed everything. Doesn't benefit 99% of Twitch streamers. Only the top of the top. I think it was bad because it gives the illusion that Twitch is helping streamers, but it's not really. Reminder, these subs cannot be gifted. They can only be purchased by the bare minimum of 350. Let's pull up their FAQ on this. Because I believe it did say free Prime subs, right? Streamers on the partner program will receive 70-30 split on subscriptions. Revenue from recurring monthly subscription and gifted subs. So no, they can actually get it from gifted subs. No, it actually says gifted subs. So this is good. This is good. And this is mostly good. And let's be honest, yeah, it's going to be good for a small percentage of Twitch, because there is only a small percentage of Twitch that could do this as a full-time job. But it allows people, because before, back in the day, you had to have like 1,000 concurrent viewers to be able to do Twitch full-time. By doing the 70-30 split, it now allows people to experiment, to explore, and to try doing Twitch full-time with a lower concurrent viewer base and a lower amount of required sub base. Now, some of you guys are saying that Prime doesn't count. I don't see where it says Prime doesn't count. Because if you guys go to Twitch's partner program thingy majiggy, it does state tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or the Prime free subscription. I don't see anything that says Prime doesn't count. Right? They also didn't say that it does count, but it doesn't say that it doesn't count. And that's in their announcement. So who knows? But at the end of the day, I truly think this is actually a good thing for streamers that are in this higher concurrent viewer base. It really is. And if, for example, 200 concurrent viewers and they're getting 500 subs, that means that there are people out there that have 100 concurrent viewers that could reach the 350 subs that are required, right? So that it makes things into arm's reach and giving them the ability to do things. Now, Twitch will never do a 95 or 95 to 5 split. That is just absolute suicide. That'll kill the company. That'll literally kill the platform. The platform cannot survive off of 95-5. No matter what anybody says, they cannot survive off that. They're not making enough money on ads as it is. They're not going to make enough if they just... Let's be honest. The majority of Twitch's revenue is from subs, unfortunately, at this current time. So really, at the end of the day, this is a really good thing, especially for people that are anti-kick, because there are tons of streamers that are super anti-kick, and there is a lot of streamers that are anti-YouTube. So for the people, especially that are anti-kick, anti-YouTube, anti any other platform, this gives them an ability to make a better amount of money. So this is good. This is a really good thing for the vast majority of Twitch people. Yes, it's going to be people at the top. But if you guys remember my last live stream, we looked up. If you guys don't remember, please go back and watch my last live stream. But there was somebody that was 15 concurrent viewers. And they were in what? Like the top, what was it? Top 2% of Twitch? Right? So what you guys got to do, and this is what a lot of Twitch streamers don't do. A lot of Twitch streamers don't do call to actions. So if you are a Twitch streamer right now that you want to like boost your subs, this is what you guys got to do. This is the only thing you guys have to do if you guys want more subs on Twitch. Hey guys, reminder, if you have a free Twitch Prime, make sure you use it. If you don't, Amazon will get to keep that money. Don't let Amazon get richer. Use your Twitch Prime. Doesn't have to be on me. Right now. Call to actions like this, using a phrase similar to this, people are like, oh my God, that's right. I have a free Twitch Prime. Oh my God, that's right. I'm using my mom's Twitch account or my mom's Amazon account on Twitch. I should totally use this Twitch Prime. She won't care anyway. I'm going to use this Twitch Prime right now on my YouTube channel, on my friend's YouTube channel, or the viewer that I'm watching right now that did this call to action. Legit. Honestly, honest to God, chat, this sentence right here, this paragraph, what this statement, this call to action is very, 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 very powerful. Reminding people, that's why YouTubers all the time in their YouTube videos say, hey, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the follow. Make sure you guys hit the notifications, because people literally forget about that thing. And calls to action really do help getting more subscribers, getting more viewers, getting more subs, getting more, you know, bell notification clicks, all that fun jazz. So I'm hoping that makes sense to a lot of people. And I promise you guys, if you guys do this every live stream, once or twice during your live stream, you're not asking people to spend their hard-earned money on subs. You're just asking them to use the free Twitch Prime they probably already have. And the vast majority of Twitch already has this. Okay, great. Awesome. Now that we covered why I think Partner Plus is a good thing, we should probably talk about XQC. $100 million non-exclusive contract. Oh my God. So right off the bat, he beat Ninja by 50 million. It's with Kick. Right? So it's a platform that a lot of people, at least a lot of streamers, unfortunately don't like because of their gambling, their lack of rules, all that fun jazz. We're going to watch a little of Devin Nash. We're going to watch a little bit of Ludwig as well. But a lot of what this was more than anything literally a marketing ploy to show the world that Kick is a place to be. The problem is that 95.5 probably won't be forever. The reason for that, now the world, because this will happen, chat, news agencies are going to talk about this. Now the world will know who Kick is. That's bad. Why is that bad? Because people are streaming movies, right? Some of them are streaming corn. Some of them are streaming TV shows, right? Some of them are streaming music that they probably shouldn't be streaming, right? There are people literally streaming full MMA games or matches. Sorry, they're not games or matches. Twitch actually had this exact same problem. In Devin Nash's recent video, he's talked about when people used to live stream the entirety of Lord of the Rings. And my God, did Twitch get hit hard. Now, I don't think they'll go 50-50. Probably not. But their revenue is about to get hit pretty damn hard. Yeah, and yeah, I'll toss animes in there. Right? And Japan really is going to go after them for the anime stuff. Because Japan hates people doing stuff they shouldn't be with their anime. So, right now, Kick is the Wild Wild West. For people that don't know this, Twitch was talked about in the Senate a while back when there was a lot less rules on the platform, and how people were doing a whole bunch of different things, gambling and all that fun jazz. By the way, Twitch still has gambling for the most part. Even though they have rules against it, they allow certain types of gambling while they don't allow other types of gambling. But the world knowing who Kick is bad, because now they're going to get hit with copyright, DMCAs, all that fun jazz, nonstop. The other reason why this is kind of like this contract right here, which again, non-exclusive, fantastic, really doesn't do a whole lot of good for Kick. We've seen this with Mixer, right? Shroud and Ninja. When you target a very specific streamer, you will get most of their viewers over to the new platform for months or half a year. This has been proven true because we've seen this happen on Mixer, right? But people will just go back to their main platform over time. Now, what Kick needs to do is not what Mixer did. You don't go after just one talent, and I'm hoping Kick is doing this, because this will, you know, you guys know I'm not very pro Twitch, even though, like, I'll argue for them when they're not wrong. They're going to go people, or they're going to try to snatch up people that XQC collabs with, hangs out with, and shares an audience with. So Kick needs to get XQC's viewer base and the streamers that he shares that viewer base with. And the reason why that is very, 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 very important is because when XQC isn't online on Twitch, a lot of people are just going to go to the next streamer, right? That's similar to XQC or in XQC's friend group. They're going to just go watch them instead, especially after, you know, half a year. Where if they pull that group of friends over, that community of friends over, well, damn, XQC's now offline. I'm not going to go jump to Twitch to watch my favorite streamer, or my next favorite streamer, because that next favorite streamer is now on Kick as well. And that's how you get the viewers to stay on Kick. That's what Kick needs to do. They have to do it. Okay, so let's react, I guess, to Ludwig's video on Kick. Before we do that, I want to watch a little bit of what Devin Nash is talking about. Copy video at current time, because I think it's very important, and you guys need to hear this. After the ads, of course, because ads are the thing, right? Okay. I should really get YouTube Premium for this particular account.
You know, some people on Twitch have heard about Kick, and maybe if you're watching this video, this could be your first exposure to it, or maybe you're a frequent goer of this channel, you follow marketing stuff, so we're on new platforms.
By the way, can you guys hear him? Or do I need to turn it up at all? If I gotta turn it up, please let me know. I'll get the filters ready. Oh, it's almost already maxed out. Sounds fine? A little bit? Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit.
Platforms were aware of this stuff. Kick is a tiny drop in the bucket compared to Twitch. And just to like put that into perspective, so Twitch has about 724,910 live streams per day.
Per day. So 700,000 live streams that happen on Twitch literally every day. And I'm going to move myself real quick because I don't want to cover Devin's beautiful face. So give me a second here, chat. I'm gonna. No, wait. Why can't I move? Wait. Why can't I move? Can I hide myself? I can, but I can't move. Okay. Sorry, Devin. I gotta stay over your beautiful face.
Way more average viewers versus Kick having about 110,000 live streams per day.
Which this is very good, by the way.
Most of those at 0 viewers or to 10 viewers.
Okay, so Devin mentions here that there's 110,000 live streams per day. Most of them 0 to 10 viewers. This isn't any different than Twitch, right? Again, 7.5% of Twitch is 0 to 10 viewers. So the numbers aren't very different on Kick. So if you guys think you moving to Kick is going to give you a viewer base, a massive viewer base right off the top, it's not. It's not going to happen because the viewer base isn't there yet.
Now, with the time that Twitch has been around, which is almost a decade, and
long time.
Kick basically being younger than a year, it's actually incredible that the total live streams equates to about a seventh of Twitch. That's unbelievable. And the platforms like Mixer, which was Microsoft's effort to compete with Twitch, and even YouTube Live may not compete with these numbers. So I'm not saying that like Kick isn't like really doing impressive, but they aren't anywhere close to Twitch's market share. Yeah. This move will change that. And there will be a bunch of stuff happening at Kick, and the first thing that's going to happen is heat. And I mean, it's going to turn up the fire. Everybody is going to go after Kick. Every federal agency, every single group, everybody. So Twitch, in its infancy, survived by watching movies, doing whatever you want, because no one really knew about it. Yep. And so for a long time on Twitch, you could stream Lord of the Rings, you could stream whatever the hell you wanted. You could, I remember a director at Twitch at the time lit a chair on fire and peed it out on live stream. Like, you could get away with some crazy stuff back when I started streaming in like 2011.
Now, believe it or not, chat, there were a lot of people streaming corn on Twitch as well. It wasn't very uncommon, especially in the just chatting section. You would see that from time to time.
Just on Justin TV, you could do basically anything. And what happened over time was more attention got on Twitch. Articles got covered, like in the New York Times, about Twitch. There was a couple of scares. The music industry turned their heads. People in the entertainment industry turned their heads. And they were like, hey, like, we got to start regulating this platform. Guess what's about to happen to Kick right away? They just accelerated themselves into oblivion. Every single, like right now, like on Kick, like as you watch this video, there are full movies being streamed. There's like borderline pornography. There's like crazy platforming of issues that I can't even talk about without getting demonetized on YouTube. There is some insane stuff going on Kick. And I can't even stress enough how much of a problem it is. It's such a problem that our brand agency, Nova, which is our agency that works with brands to put influencer marketing dollars into great projects.
Shop
oh my God.
Prices of the season for up to
that scared me. But we want to support our favorite creators.
Spend on Kick, because it's just too much of a brand risk. And I'm not even saying like brand risk in the way that you might think about it. I mean, like, nobody, even our most risk-tolerant brands, will spend a single dollar on Kick because of the crazy stuff that goes on there.
Now, this is also a problem that VTubers, especially the VTubers on Twitch, is having, or let's just say Twitch is also having, where there isn't a whole lot of companies that are willing to advertise on Twitch. That's why when you guys go to Twitch and you watch your favorite streamer, 3 out of the 7 ads are the exact same ads. Or sometimes 5 out of the 7 ads are literally the exact same ads, because there's a lot of things that happen on Twitch that really push the limit, that really push the line. And these companies, their ads are shown to literally every channel on Twitch. Everybody that's the humble streamers like Iron Mouse, to hot tub streamers, to people streaming corn, right? These ads are literally thrown everywhere. And that's why, again, we don't have a lot of advertisers on Twitch.
The illegal stuff that goes on there. And that is about to go up to 100 over the next couple of months. The music industry, which previously had never turned their head at Kick, that has been endlessly bothering Twitch, that forced them to do a ton of deals, that changed everything about Twitch.
So for the people that don't know about what he's talking about right now, a couple of years ago, the music industry went after Twitch. And Twitch was like, okay, guys, you got to delete all your shorts. You got to delete all your VODs. You got to delete all your clips, all that stuff. If you want to make sure that you're not going to get hit by like DMCA or copyright for the music that you played in the background, kill it all, delete it all, right? Exactly, Zealous. This was a similar thing that happened on YouTube many years ago called the Adpocalypse, right? So Twitch already went through this and it's still suffering from it a little bit.
There was so much DMCA drama. There was so much danger there is going to turn the eye of Sauron immediately on Kick. And likewise, all of these entertainment industry people, they're looking and saying, wait, what do you mean Lord of the Rings? What do you mean the Avengers is being streamed on here? And they're going to turn and they're going to be like, what we're going, blasting. And you have to understand that Twitch has a lot of rules in place to keep them in something called safe harbor with most DMCA.
Yeah.
that means that Twitch is regularly banning content that goes on there and basically making a best effort to ban movies, to ban things that are going on that might be illegal. But Kick is not doing any of that.
So there is a recent drama that has happened on Twitch where there was somebody that was streaming their own lo-fi, their own music, and Twitch took action against them. What a lot of people don't understand is the distributor distributes the music to Twitch, to YouTube, to all these different streaming platforms, right? And says, okay, this is the music. This is the music content ID. If you see this music playing on these different websites, strike it down right away, right? DistroKid did it for me. Other distributors will do it for others, but that's why that live stream went down, is because the distributor said, hey, Twitch, if you see this stuff, flag it and take it down right away, right?
That Kicked is basically encouraging people to do that. And I don't mean that like officially. I mean like there hasn't been an official statement, but they are not policing it, right? Like the worst you might get for doing something crazy is like maybe like a 24-hour ban. But
Maybe.
literally the largest broadcasters on the platform with over 30,000 viewers were streaming the Super Bowl and nobody stopped them. There wasn't even a single warning. This is the kind of stuff that Kick has got two choices. They are either going to button up or, oh man, are the police, the 5-0 is coming. And it is not going to be pretty, because they basically, you say, well, look, Kick is an Australian-based company backed by Saudi Arabian oil lords. So like, what's the danger? The danger isn't necessarily to Kick, although I would argue that these agencies could go after U.S. properties. So notably, the Kick is hosted by AWS, which is an Amazon product. They would very easily go to AWS and say, hey, this platform is streaming movies.
So not only that, but yeah, say Kick is owned somewhere by someone in Australia, right? Even if it's owned by a different country, they can go to Amazon and say, hey, shut this down. And Amazon will be like, okay, yeah, I'll shut it down. Or different countries will start blocking Kick from their residents, right? And we see that in countries like Russia, China, where the country's like, okay, no, you're not allowed to go to that one particular website, right? Same thing could happen with Kick, especially if there's money involved and there's big studios losing that money.
Stop it. And then AWS goes, oh, okay, like nobody opposes the feds, okay? Nobody. That when when we're talking about they say, you always talk about they, like, oh, yeah, they might come for you. They're they. That's the they. And they are going to say, AWS, don't protect Kick, knock it down. Sure, boss. No problem. And then Kick goes, oh, we'll just go to Cloudflare. Guess what? That's a U.S. company too. We'll come after you. Until you host your servers in Zimbabwe, they're going to be coming after you. But it doesn't end there.
No,
what
it
happens
doesn't.
if they host their servers in Zimbabwe and they can still keep going? Totally fine. Then the agencies go after the individual streamers, and because they don't have the safe harbor in route, what happens is these agencies start going after XQC for doing illegal. I mean, he literally just said like we can watch more movies over there, right?
Yeah.
And that's the great XQC. If you were watching this video, man, if you listen to anything I've ever said, okay, do not go over to Kick and watch movies and full blown stuff like just months into your new deal, dude.
Imagine a streamer that just got signed for $100 million talking about how he's going to stream illegal movies or stream movies illegally. Just let that set in a little bit.
Every single eye is going to be upon you. You are a crazy person if you don't think that the feds can touch you. I know you're Canadian, okay, but you're between the United States and Canada, which share many different agreements and many different laws.
We have a treaty agreement.
Doomed if you do that. As is a message out. I am sending a message out to every large Kick broadcaster. The smaller ones usually get away with it, but I can't recommend that. I don't recommend that, especially as an agency professional. The larger ones, you are doomed if you start doing this stuff in the next 6 months. I guarantee you.
Okay, so Devin, like, this is a fantastic video. You guys should watch this. I haven't even watched all of it yet, but we need to talk about one thing, though, that I don't think Devin talks about. What if Kick doesn't comply? What happens to Kick? Right? Well, Kick is backed by a gambling site, right? The Gamba site, aka gambling, will only take so much losses before they shut down, right? If they get hit with fine after fine after fine after fine, Kick is what, almost a year old? Kick might die. Kick might be the next Mixer, right? Remember, Mixer was made by one of the biggest companies in the world and backed by one of the richest companies in the world. And Twitch was like, this website is not making us enough money. We're going to get rid of it. Where the gambling website that's hosting Kick makes far less than Microsoft, which is probably the one thing you all are using right now to watch your favorite streamers and myself. They don't make nearly as much. They're not going to be able to take the hits from the US government. They're not going to be able to take the hits from Japan, from Australia, and especially the European Union, that collectively, like, that's a whole bunch of different countries in the EU. That's a lot of countries in the EU that will absolutely shut that stuff down. So this can really kill Kick before it really takes off. And this is the danger of VTubers, streamers, and content creators completely killing off their Twitch contract, completely killing off their Twitch viewership, and doing a 100% move from Twitch to Kick, right? You should never, ever again put your eggs into one basket, but we see a massive exodus of people leaving Twitch and going straight to Kick. And I've seen people on YouTube, oh, how do I make sure Twitch doesn't know that I'm streaming on Kick? Twitch doesn't care. Twitch will never find out unless you tell Twitch that you're streaming on Kick. Even if you're a Twitch partner with an exclusive contract, right? You may be a 500, 600, 700 viewer streamer there. You're only going to be a 50, 60, 70, maybe 100 viewer streamer on Kick, right? Twitch will never find out. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. If it does, then pigs will be flying. Cats are going to be barking like dogs, and fish are walking on the planet Earth. Like, it's not going to happen, right? So, for the love of God, guys, and especially people watching this VOD later on, this live stream later on, do not just move everything over and then kill everything on Twitch. Multi-stream on Twitch and on Kick. Multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. Multi-stream on YouTube and Kick. I don't care, right? Don't put all your eggs on a platform that spouts 95.5, because that 95.5, when the government gets involved, won't be a 95.5 forever. It can't be, because they're going to be pretty deep in lawsuits, right? And let's talk about the 95.5 really quick, right? A lot of people are like, oh my God, the 95.5 is so good. Oh my God, the 95.5, Kick loves us. Oh my God, I'm going to make so much more money with the 95.5. That's why I see a lot of people talking about on Twitter. The fact of the matter is, if you guys look at, like the streamers that are on Kick right now, and you go look at their YouTube content, like truthfully, if you guys look at not their YouTube content, their Twitch content, or their how many viewers they have on Twitch, you'll see it's a small fraction of what they have on Twitch, viewer wise, right? Viewers, Twitch has what, 2 million viewers a day? Kick probably has 500,000 viewers a day. The website is nowhere remotely the same size, right? And like Devin just mentioned, that there's 100,000 streamers. there isn't a whole lot of viewership to share. There isn't a whole lot of revenue to share. There isn't a whole lot of subs to share, right? A lot of the people, the vast majority of people, are going to go to the streamers that they know that are well established. Sorry to say, start now, chat. If you guys want to start on Kick, literally start multi-streaming now, or start streaming on Kick now, or whatever you want to do. But you got to start streaming now. But sure, there is a 95.5, but there is also a small, or a vastly smaller viewer base to pull that income from. Right? 2 million, that's a lot of people that Twitch can, get subs for. Oh, that's a whole lot that a lot of streamers can get. But remember, there's a lot of streamers streaming right now on YouTube, and 98% of them are getting nothing from subs. 95% of them are, for the most part, and sad to say, not even making it to the $50 payout that Twitch has. So that 95.5 isn't going to really matter to you at the end of the day. Because, and just like Devin just said, the vast majority of people that are on Kick are streaming to 0 to 10 viewers. A whole 95% of nothing is still nothing, right? So it's not going to be sustainable for the company in the long run for 95.5, and it's not going to be a golden ticket like a lot of people on Twitter think it is. This right here is more than anything a marketing ploy, just like there was a platform, and I'm hoping somebody here knows it, but there was a platform offering 100% rev to the streamers. Does anybody remember which platform offered 100% of the donations, the tipping, all that stuff to the streamer? There's one platform that did this. They are a massive platform. It wasn't Mixer, it wasn't Altair. Yeah. There was one platform that did it. That was 100%. It wasn't DLive. It was a marketing ploy by Facebook for the longest time. How many people do you know or have you heard from that made crazy amount of money overnight from Facebook streaming? I don't know anybody. But there are people that made tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of money streaming on YouTube, or sorry, streaming on Facebook, right? Mostly in Asia, because let's be honest, Facebook has servers all over the world, and Facebook was really, Facebook's live streaming is very, very much used by streamers in Asia. Strange question, but could Switch survive if they did a $5.95 streamer? No. For the longest time, Twitch was in the red. Twitch wasn't making money, right? I think, what was it? 3 years ago, something like that. Twitch made a tweet saying, "Oh, we're finally making a profit." Twitch has been around for 12 years. Yeah, I think it was 4 years ago when Twitch made a Twitter post saying that they finally are making a profit. Think about that. And things were better back then. Things have progressively gotten worse now, and things were better back then. Think about that. Put that in perspective. Anyway, chat, we're gonna move to the main screen now. Thank you, Devin, for your wisdom. I love that guy. If Devin's ever wanting to adopt somebody, I'm open to adoption. Open to adoption. If you ask anyone streaming here in the Philippines, they usually refer to Facebook since they don't know Twitch much. Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. In the Philippines, Vietnam, Taiwan, like Facebook is the platform to stream on. I know one, her name is Ria. She eventually switched to Twitch because she had better options for the viewer. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Today's discussion was very good. I'm going to actually split this VOD up into 3 different videos because we went over 3 different topics, and I'm going to milk this like crazy. So thank you, chat, for asking questions. Also, say hi to the camera. You guys are going to be on TV. 5 to the streamer. So if Twitch gave 5% of the revenue to the streamer, no one would stay on Twitch. Like, let's be honest. Like, they will not. No one will take that. I would like to multi-stream, but if anything, YouTube is the main. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, so Krim, I will actually start next week multi-streaming here on YouTube and on Kick. And then you guys are going to probably see pop-ups during my live stream, right? Of saying, you know, if you want to interact with me live, come watch me on YouTube. Link in the panel down below. So I'm going to do my best to pull people from Kick to the YouTube channel, because, like, let's be very honest here. There isn't a whole lot of competition on Kick. But there isn't also a lot of, how do I say this without sounding like an ass? I don't want to say this and really sound mean, but it's going to. There isn't a lot of quality streamers on Kick either. So a lot of the streamers that are on Kick are streamers that couldn't make it on Twitch because, again, they stream all the big high-end games that are already oversaturated, and they don't talk to their audience, they don't interact with the chat, they don't interact with subs or bits or anything like that. So there isn't a lot of high quality streamers that actually do pay attention to their viewer base that exist on Kick. And I tell you guys to experiment all the time. This is literally me experimenting. I will never multi-stream to Twitch because Twitch is my relaxation zone. In the very rare times I do stream on there, if I do stream on there, it's literally Senpai taking off the tie, taking off the coat, and doing something fun that's like a hobby. I don't want to mix my hobby with my business. What if you can't multi-stream? If you can't multi-stream, I don't know why you couldn't multi-stream, to be honest with you, because Restream.io does all the work. You literally put your Restream key into OBS, you send your feed to Restream. Restream will send that feed to the different websites. I really can't see anybody not being able to do it. You don't have to rely on OBS to do the multi-streaming anymore. I don't, Astra. I'm going to make a video this weekend on how to multi-stream. It'll be up on Wednesday. So I'm going to show you guys how to use Restream.io. I'm going to reach out to Starlight, ask for tips and tricks, because Starlight uses Restream.io a hell of a lot more than I do. And yeah, I want to make sure I put out a quality video for you guys. The problem with Restream is the watermark, but Restream is great. Yeah, like, let's be honest. Will a watermark break or make or break a stream? Probably not. Probably not. Will it look a little bit tacky? Yeah, maybe, but who cares? Right? Again, chat, this is something for you guys to experiment with. This is something you guys should experiment with. Right? You guys should be doing this kind of thing. Restreaming, test the waters, see what happens. Because they're mostly scared of doing something new. Scuff will happen and stable internet. Yeah, well, stable internet, not really a thing. You don't have to worry about it, so. You don't have a watermark if you use OBS with Restream. Oh, okay, good to know. Were streamers not Hollywood hundreds of millions of movie budgets? Yeah, like a lot. Like my setup isn't that expensive, chat. I use one PC for my avatar, for my gaming, for my streaming, for literally everything. Right? I know there's like a lot of people out there that still believe in dual setups. Dual setups are the thing of the past. You don't need to do dual setups anymore. Single PCs. Video cards have advanced so much. They have a dedicated streaming card now. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't need more than one rig to stream. The watermark is usually through the browser stream itself. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, Starlight's gonna fill me in and all that stuff, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get some info. But chat, we're gonna call it there for today's stream. Thank you all so much for coming out today. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best students in the world. If you guys haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. If you aren't following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, links are in the description down below. Make sure you guys do something productive this week. Make a video, do some live streams, watch some educational videos, whatever. Again, have an amazing weekend, everybody. I love you all. I'll catch you all in the next one. And have a good night. Goodbye, everybody.